I personally have these like ways to remember what I'm doing each day, and I kind of stole this from the Fly Lady, or I shouldn't say stole. I took this from the Fly Lady. She's super inspirational. So Tuesdays are time use days, time use and tidy. My husband and I personally take Sundays and Mondays off rather than Saturdays and Sundays. That schedule works better for us. So Tuesdays are time usage and tidy. That means that on Tuesdays I set up my calendar, I confirm appointments for the month, and that's just a kind of a desk day in general. But I like to balance that with getting up and cleaning, health, Wednesday work habit, check in with myself on whatever my work goals are, whether you own a business or you have certain things that you are working on in your outside employment. And that is the day I will do online ordering. I like to order our groceries from Walmart.com. I am not sponsored. After going through an injury, I found that little hack works for our family to where I didn't have to go to the grocery store. My husband, who works a lot to provide, not because he's a workaholic, but because he wants to take care of his family, and I was injured, I didn't want him to have to spend an hour of his very small free time going to the grocery store. So I love to order on Walmart.com or Albertsons. That's the grocery store in our area. And Albertsons actually delivers, but Walmart... Hi, baby. That's my daughter back there making noise. I don't know if you can see her. She's laying on the bed. Anyway, so Albertsons delivers, but then Walmart.com, my husband can just pick it up the next day. So then Thursdays are my YouTube day, whether I need to film, edit. That is kind of like the theme of the day. Not that I don't edit on other days, but that's just kind of the day I check in. How's my YouTube channel doing? Is it moving forward? Fridays and then Thursdays also my husband picks up our groceries. Friday is my food prep day, Friday food prep. And I at least spend 1 hour prepping food for the week, if not more. Like I might just do like my morning routine and my afternoon routine and my evening routine, but in between of all of that, I will be prepping food all day long. Obviously still gotta pay attention to my children. My eldest daughter, she's 3.5, so she loves, oh, hey baby, just 1 second. So my eldest daughter, of course, loves to help me with food prep. So that is, that's super fun. She can help me, she helps. Let's just say that. She can help me scoop and pour. I like to use online meal plans. My favorite ones lately are working at homeschool.com. Jennifer Mason, I believe is her name. And I don't know why, her meal plans just work for my family. They turn out to be really cheap. If I tell you how much grocery money we use, it wouldn't help you because the cost of groceries is different everywhere. But I have used a lot of different online meal plans. That one seems to be my favorite because my family seems to love the recipes the most, and I don't have to meal plan, and her grocery lists seem to be pretty cheap. So she has a lot of free meal plans on her website, and of course I will link that below. So yeah, I will pull out those meal plans and just go to town. I find that if I really don't have time to do like a big meal prep day, even if I just do something, like one thing, whether that be put on a pot of rice so that I can just be pulling rice out throughout the week, anything that I can do to have something prepped is amazing. Chop some veggies. Honestly, I buy pre-chopped vegetables at this point. Friday food prep, and I find my family eats healthier and cheaper, and we really don't eat out often at all. My husband and I ate out the other day for our anniversary, and that was the first time in like months. So, and then Saturday is the day, Saturday school. That is the day that I do my prep for my homeschooling. And that's not much prep because my eldest is 3.5. I mean, come on. I do have more of an unschooling, fun schooling philosophy, Montessori philosophy as well. I don't know. I have my own philosophy that I've mixed together that I think is going to be best for my kid. And that is the day that I just devote to making sure that that is progressing, and that That day also, if my eldest daughter asks to do something, that's the day I try to really say yes, because there's other days that I have to get food prepped, I have to get laundry done, I have to do things to take care of the family. And so on Saturdays, if she asks to do something, hey, can we make pancakes? Hey, can we go to the park? I try to say yes. I don't always say yes, but I try really hard to. And I think that she learns from those things that she wants to do, because children are meant to progress. I love you, whatever your faith is, welcome. But Sunday is the day that we focus on spirituality. We go to church that day. Right before church, we drop off our daughter to Sunday school, and my husband and I meet, just us two, well, and the baby at this point, because she's still nursing. And we have our alpha meeting, he and I, to where we put our schedule together for the week and we do our budget together for the week, and we pay all our bills, and we talk about any issues that came up through the week. Oh, he's really good at this. I need to improve. We like to, if there was something that he did that was annoying to me throughout the week, we like to hold off and talk about it at the Sunday weekly meeting, because we know it's coming up and the person isn't blindsided and beat up every single day. And that way, when you go to talk about it, the emotion has passed, and you are seeking a lot more peace, and it's just a lot more of a peaceful situation. If something upsetting happens, I just write it down in my iPhone notes, and then when Sunday comes, I check to see if there was any issues I wanted to talk about. He left the toilet seat up. No, just kidding. But anything. And a lot of times, we're emotional beings. We're not robots. I look back and I'm like, that was silly to be upset about. I'm so glad I didn't say anything at the time, and I delete it and I don't even say anything. So that really helps. I did not come up with that idea. We have some dear mentors who taught us that. And then, of course, if we do need to talk about it, that's the time that we do. So that also we're not talking about stuff in front of the kids that they don't need to be burdened with. And then Monday is our Sabbath, Monday Funday. And so that is basically how I set up my week. I will say that if for whatever reason our payday is falling kind of weird, I will completely rework my week. Like, say I want to do Friday food prep day, but we need to make a major purchase, or the payday is kind of weird for whatever reason. We don't want to go to the store until after payday. Say I get paid on Friday and haven't had time to get to the store, then I will just move my week around with those 7 things. And Friday will be the day I will put my online order in. Saturday will be food prep day. And then I will just move the week around as if almost like they are note cards that I can move around. Yeah, so then like Friday, if Friday was payday, I'd order it. Saturday I'd get picked up, and then Sunday I would just do some meal prep on Sunday, like for an hour, even though we had church that day. It's just such a priority. Getting food and making sure clothes are ready to go makes your week go a lot smoother. So those are my tips for time management. We revisit our schedule together every Sunday, and then I do my schedule every Tuesday. And that's, of course, can be changed based on what's going on in our life. The other thing we use daily, I like to use the paper planner for monthly and weekly planning, and then daily we use our iPhone or our iPad calendar. And this is a great tool for my husband and I, because we can sync our calendars. We do sync our calendars, and we go through that together every single Sunday. Sometimes obviously we miss it, and we always regret it because it helps the week go so much smoother. We like to transfer all the main things. I don't put like everything in my morning routine in the calendar, like brush your teeth, come on. And I know where my husband is. I can see it because it's in the calendar. I could see that my husband had a music gig at an assisted living this afternoon, and actually this morning I called and confirmed that appointment for him, and I also called him or texted him to confirm that he remembered to pack his guitar this morning. And I have some online errands that I need to do, and I can see that it is trash night, and we love it because it syncs. And then the paper calendar really just helps me to see what I'm doing, so in the morning I don't have to think about it. These are the more specific things that are just for me. Your brain can prioritize so much easier when you write things to paper. And most successful people do use some sort of paper calendar, or they have an assistant who does. And my husband has an assistant. That is me. These Frixion pens are awesome so far for me. I drain the ink out of these. I don't know. They just write really smooth. I like to color code things. And I have a color for home life. I have a color for spiritual life. I have a color for business. Sometimes I just need to do a little bit of a brain dump when I'm trying to plan. And my husband got me this magical gift. It's a Rocket Wave notebook. And this is not sponsored. I just love this notebook. It is magical and it's reusable. You write in it, you can fill it up. And then there is a little code. Don't know if you can see that. I'll try to show you. That you can scan. No, I don't know the technology behind it, but basically you can use Evernote. You might be able to use something else too, to then put it all online. Because I'm a huge journaler. I have probably filled 1,000 journals since the age of 7. And my mother can attest to this. And then you use the microwave actually to erase it and start again. It's amazing. I thought that was such a thoughtful gift that he picked out for me, because I have, let me tell you, I have filled up so many journals, and like, what do you do with them all? And a lot of them are like significant events that happened in my life. Like, I was homeless at the age of 14 with my family. We lived in a car. You know, I don't want to throw those things away. I like to think that maybe someday my kids would read it and get some kind of inspiration from their mom's crazy life. Yeah, this notebook is awesome because there's not so much waste and just like shelves and shelves and shelves of journals anymore. Hope that helps you guys, and leave a comment about what you would like to see in the future. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, so I know to make more videos like this. And I would love for you to subscribe and join our community. Love to you mamas, love to you papas, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please subscribe.